Oh, what's this one? All right, I guess I'll just go ahead and start. Everybody else can hop on or watch the replay or whatever. So when they are able to, their live stream. Okay, is it working now, Katie?
Yes, ma'am. We should be live in the Learn More group as well. I know we have lots of people watching in there too. So,
all right,
hand it over
we'll hit it
to
then.
Senior Division Leader Kristy Dutton.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a good weekend. I can't believe it's already February tomorrow. I don't know what happened to January because it was just Thanksgiving. So at least in my house, it felt like Thanksgiving. So anyway, thank you so much for hopping on. Thrilled to have you join us. Whoever invited you, thank them for this opportunity just to kind of hear what we're all about and why we love what we love. First of all, a little bit about me. I am a senior division leader with Park Lane Jewelry. I've been with them for a little over 2 years. I've been in the direct sale space for 32 years, which is hard to believe. Was going to retire at 30, thought it was the best time until Park Lane came approaching me, AKA Katie Lynn, and introduced this opportunity to me. And I really didn't think this would be for me. However, here I am a little over 2 years later and loving it. So sometimes when someone asks you to listen to the opportunity, you may be like, no, it's not for me, for somebody else. And that's okay, because we've all had those kind of doubts, some more than others. I was totally not going to do it. So it's kind of funny how that turned around. So if you're here and you don't want to be because someone asked you to be or begged you to be or blackmailed you to be or whatever it is, I'm glad you're here and just listen to some of the information. It might perk your ears up a little bit. It may give you something to think about and you might end up changing your mind. I'm telling you, it's the best decision, one of the best decisions. I have to say that. I say that and my husband's like, well, what was I? So this is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So let's talk a little bit about why I love what I love to do here. And I love it because of the schedule that I get to set my own schedule. I get to work my own hours. I get to work with people that I want to work with. I enjoy the women I work with. It is so refreshing to work with a bunch of women that you really care about, and they care about you. This company cares about us. This company is running an incentive all the time, and that's just to help us reach goals. And as we're reaching goals, we're making money. So that is why they do what they do, because if they don't offer incentives, we just sit back sometimes and we don't work for it and therefore not making any money, and then we get upset. So I love the programs, and we're going to talk about the programs that they've put into place for us to really keep us driven to do better. Who are we? So Park Lane Jewelry was started in 1955 by Art and Shirley Levine in their 4-room house. I love the story. It's not a 4-bedroom, it's 4-room. And they started this little venture, the two of them. I think they were 16 and 18 or something like 16, 19, something like that. And which is hard to believe. When I was 16, I was just learning how to drive a car, much less run a company. And boy, did they know how to run a company. What I really love about them is the fact that they only take 2% profit. And that's it. And they've always done that. The second generation that's running this company, the brothers are doing, or the sons rather, they're doing the same thing because they believe in pouring back into this business for us as stylists, for you as customers, and our hostesses. We have hostess plans that are like none other. We have a customer sale that really is what piqued my interest the most when I came in, because I thought you always can offer something special for the hostesses, but not the customers. And this program really does. But I do love the fact that they do keep the 2% and pay us out the rest and really invest and reinvest. This jewelry line that they just released, this catalog right here, is not only the best jewelry line they have ever done. This is the best jewelry line I've ever seen, a direct sales company. And when I was with one for 17 years prior to this, nothing can touch this jewelry line. It is so fantastic. I love everything. Almost every piece in this jewelry line is some of my favorites. So, okay, let's talk a little bit about our product. You know, our product is so great. First of all, I just love the new designs, the new styles. And if you have not had an opportunity to look at the online catalog, please take a minute to do that. But, you know, this is the number one gift that women give women. It's one of the top 3 gifts that men give women. It is Valentine's Day coming up in 14 days. And so it is a perfect time for, I apologize, that's my daughter. I tell her no, go away. Sorry about that. Anyway, so where was I? Oh, so Valentine's Day. This is the perfect day to or perfect time to reach out to those men that you know, that your girlfriends, husbands, or boyfriends rather. Again, this is a great time to gift your own girlfriends, your mother, your daughter, your sister, and we have some great items for that. We have over 1,000 pieces, so you're not going to run out of anything to look at. In fact, some of our newer items, this is Garden, and I really like Garden a lot. This is a stretch trio bracelet that comes together. I think it's 80. And I'll tell you how you can get this at 50% off, but this is a beautiful bracelet set. The majority of our bracelets are stretch. They're either stretch or they have, this is a wildflower. They have this little cute kickstand here. So it's really easy to put it on, and you're not having to really struggle with your hand. You know, a lot of people have arthritis in their hands, and we all have smaller wrists than obviously our hands. And so we want to make sure that we can put jewelry on your wrists and you don't have to fight it, because there's nothing worse than a bracelet hurting as it goes across that hand of yours. So just a couple things like that. This really beautiful ring that we've got, the little heart here, perfect little gift. So I do love our jewelry. We have a 100% no questions asked guarantee on our jewelry. If something happens to your piece within the first 120 days, there's absolutely no charge to fix it. So we will make sure that we get that fixed. If it's after that, it's a $10 flat fee that we will make sure that we get that item straightened out for you. Another thing, we have no inventory. Hang on a minute. Can y'all, who's not? That paper's distracting me, sorry. We have no inventory. All of this jewelry behind me, and I have a ton of it. See all that? I mean, that's just a little smattering of it. All this jewelry I earn. We have great programs, so you don't have to have inventory. I have jewelry that I show at my shows and show online on my virtual shows. We went into the virtual world back in March of 2020. I almost said 03, feels like since 03. March of 2020. And so it's a great way that we can actually shop here from or show jewelry from our homes. But I have a show in 2 nights in Jacksonville. I'm going to travel up to Jacksonville where I'm going to do an in-home show with all the new jewelry. And I'm so excited to be in front of people. So that's really exciting for me. I never thought I would say that after being home for so long, but I'm really excited. And, you know, here's one thing that's best about this company. When you get your order and you open that box, it's all individually packaged according to how your customers ordered. So if you have a customer that has a hostess rather, or you're doing the order yourself and you have all these different individual packages, everything is done separately. The company takes this person's order, puts it all together in one, and closes up with their receipt. You're not sorting anything. Since COVID happened, everything is shipped directly to the customers unless they've requested it to go to the hostess. So I really love that about what Park Lane has done, because they're trying to make this as seamless as they can and as stress-free as they can make it. So the programs I talked about, that customer sale, right? The hostess program. Okay, so the customer sale is really, like I said, what really turned my head. And that is where Katie says to me, well, you buy 2 items and you get 4 at half price. And I said, okay. And she says, and your first 2 items are your least expensive. I'm like, wait, come again. So, and it's funny, at shows, when I first started selling this jewelry, I had to have signs because people still didn't get that. I had to have little signs. I had to keep saying it over and over and over, because it's not the society that we're in. You don't normally, it's either equal to or lesser than that you're getting a better deal on, but not here at Park Lane. We are going to sell you 2 $22 to $26 to $30 pair of earrings, whichever you pick. As your 2 cart unlockers, we call them. And then you are able to then select up to 4 more items, your most expensive items, at half price. What? Okay, so we liken that to going to Nordstrom's or Macy's or whatever your favorite store is. And and walking in and getting 2 pairs of socks and going to check out. And the cashier says, you can go back in and get 4 more items at half price anywhere in the store. Would you leave? No, you wouldn't leave. You'd go, wait, what? And you'd run right back and you'd go shopping. I would, even if you didn't need it, right? If something's BOGO, buy one, get one half, I'm like, and then there's 3 of them, you got to buy 4, right? So you get the better deal. So that's where we're going here. But when you start putting things down on paper with Park Lane and you start doing that 2 regular, 4 half bonus items that we offer, monthly specials that we offer, you're getting 7 or 8 pieces of jewelry for a phenomenal price. And it really is mind blowing. So the customer sale is every day. Okay. And then the host program. So we're a little different there too. We do go on sales to a degree. And what I mean by that is we have a minimum requirement of a show of $300 and 3 orders. But after that, it doesn't matter how much the party is, right? So for instance, you could have a $300 show with 3 $100 orders, and you're going to walk away with $20 per order credit. So $60 and free. Now, if you would like to purchase an additional $100 for 20, you can. But what if I told you, if you got 10 of your girlfriends to buy a pair of mochi earrings, and I'm going to say, I say those, and where are they? I probably don't have them sitting here. I usually have them right here in front of me. Oh, I do. Excuse me, right here. So these mochis are some of my absolute favorite earrings, and they're only $30 a pair. So what if I told you, if you had 10 of your friends order 1 pair of earrings, it would still be $300 show, but instead of 3 orders, you'd have 10 orders. And then I could tell you that we will double our offer and give you a $400 shopping spree instead of a $60 shopping spree. That's crazy, right? But that's the way we do it here. You also still have that offer for an extra $100 to make it a $500 shopping spree for $20. That is amazing. Plus, we let you select 4 items at half price and a thank you item from us for up to $200 for $30. So I'm telling you, hostesses can really make out very well with our hostess program. The other P, profit. Why do we do this? Well, we want to make some money, right? We want to make a living. We want to pay off that Visa credit card. We want to help Susie get ballet lessons, or Tommy with his ball, the T-ball or baseball or travel ball, whatever it is. What if it's not even money at all? What if it's the travel? I'll get to that in a second because I'm about to tell you where we're about to go. But let's talk about profit. You start out making a minimum of 30%. You can go up to 50, depending on how you come in this company and how you promote up. We have such a great promotion program that we can help you with when you bring, and I love that we really emphasize 2s, like the arc, 2 by 2, right? Because when you come in with a running buddy, you have your running buddy, right? You come in, they come in, the 2 of you together sell $1,000. As you're coming in, you promote to branch. They can bring a running buddy, let them promote to branch. And it's just one after the other, how you do that. And then you can go from branch to area to division and on up. Okay. We have great programs for that. What I really like about the program for that is the Mercedes car program. And I won't get into the weeds too much, but I will say this. You can actually qualify for Mercedes car or the cash option, either one you want, at the first level of leadership. That's 1 person on your team, just starting. You are automatically are enrolled in that program to try and get that car. So whatever the sales are, the sales qualifications and all that, but we offer that at the first level of leadership. Nobody else does that. Something else nobody else does is offers a direct appoint program. And what is that? If you are on here and you have direct sales experience, you've had a team, a very successful team with the companies that you have been with before, we want to talk to you because we have an opportunity that we could bring you in at one of those leadership positions, depending on what you average in your monthly sales. But Katie or our national director, Jennifer Bond, would be more than happy to discuss that with you. So if you have experience and you have a team, or you've had a team and you want to talk to somebody about that, please let the person that invited you on this call, please get with them and tell them, hey, I have this, this, and this. Do I qualify? Because you don't know unless you ask that question. You determine how much you make here, depending on how hard you're willing to work, how much you're willing to grow a team. And honestly, just the sky really is the limit. One thing I love is that we get paid weekly. You know, my daughter gets paid once a month as a speech and language pathologist. That's tough. That is a really hard thing to stretch that budget out for a month. It's hard enough twice a month. Most people get paid every other week. So some months you get that bonus third check, right? But we get paid every Tuesday. As long as you submit something the Wednesday before, we get a commission statement on Friday and we get a direct deposit on Tuesday in our bank. You can take that to the bank every Tuesday. When I wake up in the morning, I'll have money in the bank. So that is how we get paid on this. And we get paid infinite deep on our levels. So really, they really do take care of us. There are no restrictions. We're not restricted by the DSA. So we can really run it like we want to run it. And it really works out best for you, your customers, and your hostesses. So I said travel, right? We are getting ready this week, finally. And I say it that way because we have qualified since Katie and I have been in for 3 trips. Was Ireland, Bermuda, and Key West, the first 3. Ireland, Bermuda got kicked out because of COVID. They finally had to just cancel it and pay us money for those. But Key West, finally, we qualified for last spring, is here. We leave on Sunday, the 6th of February. We'll be gone for 5 nights. I cannot wait to finally get to go on these travel trips. But you can earn a travel trip. And what I love about this, I have never earned a real travel trip with a company until Park Lane. They make it so easy because it's so fair for everybody. Everybody starts out on the same exact level. It's not because I have a bigger downline that I get to go. I have to start over every trip, just like everybody else, from the corporate company VP on down. We all have to work it out the same way. And so we all have the same qualifications. We all have to bring the same amount of people in, and we all have to have the same number of points with all new people. So I love that because and they allow us to do that when you come in as a new stylist. If we're even at the end of our qualification program, they make it so you can double everything and get in with us. So they really do try to make it so fair for everyone because they want as many people as possible to go on these trips. So they really do make it very, very attainable. We have car allowances. I talked about the Mercedes car program. If you don't need a car, you can take the cash. We do 2 trips a year. So everyone just got through qualifying for Aruba in the fall. That will happen in September. Okay. We are qualifying right now for a trip to Hawaii, Kona, Hawaii, which we will, I'm sure we'll go, I'm assuming next spring. I guess we'll see what COVID has to say about all that, but that's just what I'm thinking. Possibly next spring is when we would go to that. So I talked about no inventory, no quotas. I mean, unless you want to be a leader, there's no quotas in this company, because if you want to work, you work. There is nobody here that is going to call you every week and ask you, what is your lineup? What do you have? Why didn't you do? We are here as a team to help women. We want to pull you along with us. We want to help you grow. We have a great sisterhood, and we have a great Facebook group here that everybody just pours into. We have stylists taking pictures of themselves and taking pictures of their friends, and their friends taking pictures of themselves in jewelry, sharing all of that. We have a sharing community on Facebook within the company where we share graphics that we can use. In fact, I'm working on a Super Bowl graphic right now for the squares. If anybody wants to take that and run with it and sell squares, we're gonna have 2 weeks for that for the Super Bowl. It's just another way that you can actually do something to help grow your business. And at the same time, we share these things. And that's what I love about Park Lane. These women really share with each other and really help each other along. And I love that. We just launched the brand new 2022 spring and summer catalog. This book is so beautiful. The jewelry is so gorgeous. I love the way they've laid it all out. It's just so easy to find things. We have a great index in the back. But I can't say enough, obviously, about this company. I have loved all of it. And I love who I work with. Like I said, you know, women are hard to work with, right? In corporate America, I love the women that I get to work with all the time. And like I said, and you get to do your own hours, do your own thing. Again, something I really love. And not everybody comes into this for money. They come in for money or travel or girlfriends. say you don't have a lot of girlfriends and you want to have some girlfriends. Well, we have retreats. In fact, we're going to go on in March to Texas. We're going to Fort Worth. We're all going to be together. And it's just that camaraderie and that sisterhood that makes this so much fun. And listen, when we start sending pictures and post them all over Facebook, you're going to have a group of women that went, oh, they have FOMO and they want to be in it and they want to be there. So maybe the next opportunity chat we have after that, they'll sign up and join us and go on the next retreat. So does anyone have, oh, before I say that, get with the person that invited you about this opportunity if you're interested, because we have 3 different kit offers. I almost forgot that. Our kit offers are for $99 is the quick start kit. And then we have your standard business kit, which is $229, which is for $1,000 of the jewelry. And then $439, I believe it is, for $2,000 worth of jewelry. And you get to pick all the jewelry yourself, plus a year's website comes with each of those kits, which they run for you. They update for you. You do nothing but give out your web address to your friends and family to sell jewelry. So Park Lane goes in and updates all the time. They're always updating style drops and updating monthly specials and everything else for us. We just have to wear it and we just have to sell it and talk it. And so they give us all the tools that we absolutely need. This company is expanding so much over the US market. I'm telling you, it's just really, really, really blown up in the US. And I just, again, can't say enough about, we've brought so many people on this past, between 2020 and 2022, that I guess December, so those 13 months, we have just expanded like you would not believe. We've expanded like you wouldn't believe, but yet it's not saturated. There is plenty of room for plenty of y'all. There are plenty of people out there that have never heard of us, even though we've been around for 66 years. So the sky's the limit. So, okay, you're going to have to come in and talk to me about that, Katie. We're doing a necklace winner. Did you draw and that's the winner? Sorry. We were professionals here. Okay, so Victoria Evans, you're the winner of the necklace. So for being on here, sorry about that. I was like, what? So anyway, get with the person that invited you and let us know if we can help you. Let me know. I mean, you can always reach out to me. You can reach out to Angie. You can reach out to Katie, any of the senior leaders. I mean, any of them will answer questions. So we have a great group of women that are willing to help each other. So right now, if y'all have questions, I would love to answer them.
I do have a few questions. First of all, I love your hair. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
But I was wondering about the, let's see, I had wrote down some stuff.
Good.
On the 3 orders and the $300 for the qualifying party, does it have to be 300 and 3 orders, or does it just need to be $300?
No, it has to be and 3 orders.
Okay.
Minimum 3 orders, and it's 300 net. So when we call out things like monthly order or monthly items or bonus items, they don't count. So it's $300 between your regular price and half price items.
Okay. And I had talked to Angie about a lot of stuff already, but I did wonder about Cent Share. I know she mentioned you guys use that for your party planning and stuff. I've been with 31, so we use a lot of different things like that too. We use Cent Share. But do you guys share the parties with consultants to use, and who shares those folders? Do we get in like a group and all that will be?
Yeah, so so Katie Lynn has a group called Stroop Troop. So we're all in it. And so what Katie does is she goes in and she creates the verbiage for the folder. And then some of the girls come in and if you're talented in that, we'll recruit you for that too, to do graphics. Because the more people that we have helping graphics, that's woohoo. So you're hired if you have graphic experience. Right. Anyway, so but we go in and we help and we share those graphics with Katie. She puts it all together and then she shares the folder with the group. And then for people that don't have Cent Share, she makes another folder in our Facebook group that's a faux party that you can copy and paste from. So yes.
Okay. And then when you said there was no quotas unless you want to be a leader, what are the quotas if I want to be a leader?
So if you're a leader and you want to be paid on your downline, you have to have $600 in sales for the month. Or one person that comes in and does, is it one qualified or one that does 300, Katie? Because they've just changed that a little bit. Let me see what she says. Are you with me, Katie? Or Angie, do you know that?
I think it's 600. I think they have to sell, like, so you don't lose your title or anything, but in
Just
order for you
600
to
net.
make the override on them, I think it's 600 they have to sell if you don't. Is that correct? I think Katie just answered.
Katie just said, yes, 600 net. So,
Yeah.
okay. So between you and your team, but you have to do 600 net so you can get the override on your team.
Yeah, it's 600 personal net or one recruit.
But is it a qualified recruit? That's what I was asking on the recruit. Is it a qualified recruit or?
Yes, a qualified recruit.
But you still don't lose your title. Not that most,
No,
most
you
people
never.
have
Okay, so let me go over
but-
that.
Right.
Okay, so once you are in a leadership position here, you never have to requalify. You never lose your title. Even if you had something catastrophic happen in your family and you just couldn't do it anymore, you had to step back. Well, you could step back and take care of whatever you have to take care of and then come back and with the same title you had, same percentage that you were paid before. You don't ever lose that. You always maintain that. There are companies out there, you have to requalify for your title every month just to get paid that. So once you promote, you never, I love this, you never go backwards, you can only go forwards with us. Anything else, Victoria?
I don't think so. Angie's answered a lot of my questions for me already. The Mercedes car program, I was wondering about that. If I know when you start at branch, you can qualify to do the program. What is the program? Like, what do you have to maintain?
That you know what? I don't pay enough attention to that. Edie's on here. Edie can tell you because Edie's the queen of the Mercedes car program. Edie, do you have that answer?
Gosh, well, you start as branch, you have to have 4 recruits, okay, underneath you. And then you have to do $16,000 in sales for the whole team.
That's not branch. That's not branch. That's senior division.
Sorry, it's qualified in 2 months. You do this in 2 months for branch, okay? So that is for branch, it's branch and area. What it is, you have to qualify, obtain 2 months of sales, recruiting a volume of 16,000 and 2 consecutive commission dates.
So yeah, we have separate MCP training for that. So that could get you, and we also have a brochure. Angie, you have a brochure you can send her and that would kind of explain everything a little bit too.
Oh,
But,
yes, I didn't want to overwhelm her, but yeah,
That's fine.
I can just send you the paperwork on it or even tag you in a video where we went over all that stuff too, Victoria.
Yeah, so really, Victoria, just think of it this way. Once you get a team of 4 and you start building volume, you have 2 months to go in qualification and earn it. So it's easy. It really is easy.
So at branch, it's 2 recruits. So Katie's telling me right here. So it's 2 recruits and 8,000 in team sales in 2 months. So it's baby steps. And then you move up to that 4 and then 6 and then whatever, as your team is really getting big, and then you have more requirement. But yeah, she just said here's 2 recruits and 8,000 in 2 months. So 4 and 4. So 4,000 between you and 2 people. So it's really doable. It's really, it's an amazing program. And I love that you get to do it at the first level of leadership. I love that they don't hold you back and make you keep climbing. It's like a carrot keeps moving. That they say, you know what, you're a leader with us and we really want to help you really grow your business. Because listen, if you're getting 2 qualified recruits every month and you're doing that rolling 8,000 or whatever, your team is always building. So you're going to go to the next level. And so again, the same reason that we sell $1,500 in 2 weeks to get a bracelet is exactly why they do these things, because they want us to grow and make money. And if we didn't have incentives, we would not do as well as we do. And you can earn Kona, because let me tell you, so right now is the best time to come in because we're the very beginning of our trip qualification period, right? And everything is double. The next 4 weeks, everything's double, double, double. So your recruit sales are double, your sales are doubled. This is the time to do it. So if you have girls, you said you women 31, I don't know if you have a team or not, but if you do have people that are thinking about coming on with you, this is the time to do it, because you could come out of the gate so strong with double, double and hit the ground running, and you would be shocked at what you could earn. I was shocked that I earned Ireland my first time in here. I will say though, we were in the middle of coronavirus pandemic that we hadn't had in 100 years. So everybody kind of fell apart, didn't know what to do. And they did gift 3 winners 10,000 points. I happened to be gifted 10,000 points. I never win anything. That's how I made it that first year, because I didn't have a team. I was just, just getting my legs under me. But that gave me an incentive to start really, I thought, oh, wait, because I could see it then. Then I'm like, oh, I can see it. And then you just kept going. So that's what I'm saying. If you bring in those again, 2 by 2 by 2s, that's why we talk about by 2s. Before you know it, you'll have a team that you'll just sit back and go, whoa, how did that happen? But it's a great thing.
Okay,
Anybody
last
else?
question.
Yeah.
On the downline, what is the overrides that you earn from your downline?
Okay, well, it really depends on, so on a fashion stylist, it's 15%. When they branch up, it's 8. And then when they go to leader, it's 3. And it's 8 on them and their team. And it's 3 on them and their team. So it's their whole team. So until they become a branch, anybody that they bring in that's a fashion stylist, you're getting profit off of them. They can't get profit off of them until they branch up. They get a 5% raise, so they never lose. And then they'll make override on their team. And then you'll make 8% on the whole team. Does that make sense? Okay.
Victoria, you just need to sign up, girl. You got all the good questions.
Yes, I plan on it.
Every leader on here is in here going, wow, let's just sign her up. Come on, Angie, get the paperwork out.
Yeah, Angie's the best. She's been helping me with all my questions and everything. And we're actually going to talk to Jennifer Bond about me being a direct appoint, because I am director with 31 and have a team and all that. So she sent all the info to her. So hopefully I'll be direct appointed.
We'll be seeing
That's
you soon.
awesome.
So
Yes.
yes. So
You're adorable.
congratulations.
You
Yes.
are
I'm so
adorable.
excited for her.
Congratulations, Angie and Victoria. So, and you know what, when you get with Jennifer Bond, she's going to answer all your questions and take time with you. So you'll feel really, really comfortable making this decision.
Yes, absolutely. Even if you don't want to make the decision, she'll make you want to make the decision. She's so sweet. You just love her. You're like, okay, I'll sign up. I love Jennifer.
I know, I remember that. And I had like 12 pages of notes and all kinds of questions. So
So don't forget about what? Shirley, sorry.
I said, don't forget to tell her about Sparkle.
Oh, a conference that we just did?
No. The subscription, the boxes, with the jewelry.
Oh, okay. Do you know about the Sparkle box? Angie, what's wrong with you? I'm kidding. So Sparkle Box, I will go ahead and tell you just what it is because Shirley brought it up. But Sparkle Box is our monthly subscription that can help you also with your goals. When you sell these to your friends or you buy one, they're $24 or $39, depending on if you want 1 or 2 items, depending on what you'd like. And I love it, the fact that you don't pay shipping on it. It's just sales tax. So it's a 24 plus tax or 39. And it comes in this beautiful little box here. I guess they're going to keep this color until they'll probably change it, I guess, in the spring. But it's a great gift item, and you can gift this for 3, 6, 9, and 12 months to someone else. But you can cancel anytime you want. But it is a great option that you can offer your customers to be a repeat. So
yes, it definitely is. I just haven't, her party's not even closed. So of course
I'm
I
giving
don't
you a hard
talk
time,
about that
Angie.
on a party because I don't want them doing that instead of ordering more. So
I'm harassing you. I was just playing.
But yes, it's an awesome total icing on the cake. Another way to help our business. It's crazy.
That's right. And they can always add it to their order. So, all right. Would anybody else have any questions for me? Okay. Well, that's it for me. So thank you, ladies, for hopping on tonight. I appreciate it. And welcome. I'm glad you're coming on board. You're going to be with a great team, and Angie's a great leader.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's
I
true.
know it's the best business ever. She knows I was in something else for 17 years and there's just nothing like it. So I'm excited.
just make
for
sure-
her.
Whoever is on this, because I can't see everybody that's on here and on the team page, but get with your the person that invited you about joining, and if they can't answer questions, just come to one of us, or they can ask us and let you know. And I guess that's it. So let us know how we can help you. We'd love to have you on board. So y'all have a great week.